Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. And our first round action commences, folks. Let's get down to the first tee and pick up on the action. And with that, I declare this event has begun. Okay, and about 145 yards left. And here's an 8-iron. Poor luck on that approach shot. And I think the wind may have gotten a hold of that approach. And about 9 feet away here. Oh my goodness. And this for the bogey. And that one will drop. And starting the day off here at 1 over par. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 9-iron here. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. And just a fantastic putt from that length. Forget about it. And that one's going to bring him down to even par. And now let's move to the third hole. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And 1 under for the day after that hole. All right, here's the 4th hole. Going with the 9-iron. Well, not a good approach shot there. Just didn't have enough club. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. I think we'll find some fairway here. Okay, and from 150 yards out. looks like a 7-iron. And this could be long. Unlucky on that approach shot. Just too much club. Oh my goodness. That was a nice putt, but just missing there. And as we look at the scoreboard, our leader is currently having a round of 9 under par. And moving on to the 6th here. And look at this drive. Go! Going for days. And this lie is currently in the rough. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And that lie will be much more easy than the last one. And this putt's for birdie. And for the par. And this one is for the bogey. And this putt is for double bogey. And that one will drop. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And here's the 6-iron. And that will not be on the green. And just not enough club on that one. And to save par. And this shot is looking scary good right now. And a good putt. And as we look at the scoreboard, our leader is sitting on top of things with a round of 10 under. And next up is a par 4, folks. And I think he will be happy with that. And about 140 yards to go. Here's a 9-iron. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And +1 on the day after that hole. Okay, and on to the 9th. Well, this one's debatable. Could be rough, could be fairway. And he's taking this one through some branches. And he's nicely out of the sand with that one. It's about 6 feet to go here. And that putt drops for bogey. And as we look at the board, our leader is currently sitting at 12 under par. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And I think he's going to like that. And from 160 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And that one's going to miss the green. Just not enough club on that one. This one's about 6 feet away. So close. 5 feet to go here. And that'll be for bogey. And currently sitting at +3 for the day after that hole. And now setting up for this par 5. And he's probably going to like that. This putt's right around a 9-footer. And that putt will drop for birdie. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Well, you'll probably like that. And about 175 yards away here. Well, I think this is heading to the rough. And not the best approach shot. Just not enough club on that one. And about 7 feet to go here. Oh, my lands. That was very close. And this one for bogey. And after that one, he's unfortunately going to be moving down in the standings. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. And here's a 3-iron. I think he'll like that. Ooh, and that was very close. But it just didn't drop. And that's too bad. That one went off the green. Now setting up near the green, but in the rough. And about 5 feet to go here. Ooh, that looked good. And this for the double bogey. And that one will drop. And the leader at the top of our board is currently sitting at 14 under. And this drive could go on for days, folks. This is some serious power. And about 235 yards to go. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there. And that eagle putt will drop. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up now on the 15th tee. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And I think he will like that. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for birdie. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And uh-oh, this is heading towards the sand. And about 4 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And as we check the scores, our leader currently sitting at 16 under. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And that looks like a 5 iron. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and just inches away. And this one's for par. And 2 over for the day after that hole. And teeing it up here on the 18th. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about a deuce and a half away here. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. Hello and welcome to One and All. My name is John McCarthy, and I couldn't be happier that you chose to join us for this event here on the TGC Network. This is it, folks. This is the final round of this event, and this is where everything kind of crystallizes and the picture becomes clear. We can't wait to bring that picture to you now. We're down on the first tee. Let's go. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. Okay, and from 125 yards out. And going with the 9-iron. This one's looking a bit long, folks. Well, it turns out that one's safely on. And this putt is for birdie. And about 12 feet from the cup. Ooh, and it just misses. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And starting the day off at 1 over. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. Going with the 8-iron. This one's heading for the green. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Too much club. And about 13 feet away here. Just missing here. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And as we check the leaderboard here, our current leader is sitting at 18 under par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And he will like that. And about 8 feet to the cup. And the putt will drop. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the fourth hole. It looks like a 7-iron. He's got to be pleased with that. And this putt is for birdie. Oh. And for the par. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that one, sitting at 2 over for the day. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. Phenomenal power on that one. And about 160 yards to the pin. And going with the 6 iron. Missing the approach on that one. And the wind getting the better of them there. Ooh, and it just misses. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he's going to move down in the standings after that hole. And setting up for this next tee off. The wind could be an issue here. Let's see. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And from here, it's about 240 yards to the pin. And here's the 3-wood. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Yeah, it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. For the birdie. And as we look at the scoreboard, our current leader is sitting at 22 under par. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Going with the 3 iron. And this putt is for birdie. And about 7 feet to go here. And that putt's going to drop for par. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And now the 8th hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And 135 yards to the pin. Going with the 9-iron here. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. Not enough club on that one. Really nice shot out of the sand. And this to save the par. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this one for bogey. And a nice putt. And as we check the scores, our leader currently is sitting at 24 under. And now teeing off on this par 4. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. From 125 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. And that'll drop for birdie. And +1 on the day after that hole. Okay, and the 10th hole. This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And he will like that. And now teeing off on the par 5. And that was a powerful, powerful drive. And from here, about 235 yards to the pin. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. Not enough club on that one, I think. And about 17 feet to the cup. Ooh, just missing here. And this for the par. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. Yeah, I think he'll be happy with that. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Three-wood in action here. And I think he may have overshot the green. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. Too much club on that, I think. And just like that, par is very much back on the table on this hole. And that putt drops on in for par. And after that one, 2 over for the day. And now the 14th hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. And this putt's for birdie. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And currently sitting at +2 for the day. And teeing off on this par 4. Not good. This is not going to be good. And this putt is needed to save par. And a nice putt. And it looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. And this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. And nothing wrong with that shot. This one's about a 7-footer. Ooh. And this putt is for par. And after that one, +2 for the day. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. That looks like the hybrid. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And the par putt drops. And 2 over for the day after that hole. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. And unfortunately, the golf gods have spoken, and the eagle is not going to happen.